Hello friends, do you know everything about Mikadono sisters' hidden gem? Think about it again. This story is not just a rom-com. This story is packed with subtle narrative and many overlooked details which even the anime fans have overlooked. Dive into the world of Mikadono sisters where delicate ties between the three sisters and the new entrant you are being tested by the ambition, family expectation, and their first love moments. Where in each episodes, their ordinary happiness clashes with their demands to shine. So, get ready to dive into the world of Mikadono sisters with me. So, friends, today we are going to review episodes 5 and 6. And just a background, the event happens after the three sisters have enjoyed their great festive date with you. For a detailed video, check on the description below. Now, the story starts when the three sisters were eagerly waiting for Yu's dinner. But to ruin the moment, Mikadono-san, the father of three Mikadono sisters, Kazuki, Miwa, and Nico, came there and asked for a report card from his three daughters. He was a very strict person and a result oriented person who only demanded good results from his three daughters and to leave socialization out of the window. He also warned you, who is talentless, that he is not welcome in the family, that if he tries to spoil his daughters anymore. But the three sisters vehemently objected to their father's decision that by saying that they need you in their life as he does all the houseworks like cooking, laundry, cleaning, and all other stuffs, which helps them focus on their individual work. After meeting their father, the three sisters went back to their previous lifestyle, including their food habits, before you came to the house. But this time, they find it less interesting to eat their routine food and wanting to eat the food you made for them recently. In an unusual situation, Kazuki-san, for the first time, doing household chore along with you, Kun. She says that this is a part of her acting in his next role as an actress. Oh yes, the moment we are waiting for, the anime lucky point, where Kazuki-san slips and kissed you. After the kiss, Kazuki-san don't know how to react. On outside, she looked very calm, but on inside, she was very shaken. After going to her room, Kazuki-san was thinking very hard about the kiss with you, and while thinking, she was making a very embarrassed face. And for some reason, she also looked internally very happy. But here's the thing: when you Gun said that to forget about the kiss as it was an accident, Kazuki-san was very mad as it was her first kiss, and for some reason she wants to cherish it. One day, Kazuki-san suddenly proposed to Yukun to have a date with him. She gave the reason that it's a practice for her upcoming role as an actress. Just look at the faces of Miwa and Niko-san. They were dumbfounded and shocked when Kazuki-san proposed a date with Yu-kun. They don't know what to do, as internally they were very conflicted because after seeing the anime, you can feel that these two sisters have some feeling for Yu-kun. So they decided to put up a disguise and spy on their date. Surprise, surprise. Kazuki-san really looked very, very beautiful. It was a 360-degree turnover from a tomboy to a very charming and beautiful lady. Yu-kun was dumbfounded and shocked seeing Kazuki-san change so much, but he complimented her looks. And look at the faces of two sisters. They also looked dumbfounded and shocked, seeing so much change in Kazuki-san. After that, both Yu-kun and Kazuki-san were enjoying their date. But in the middle of the date, Kazuki-san was thinking that if she was playing the role of a girlfriend properly, as she was a tomboy in nature and from her childhood she played the role of a male protagonist in theaters and films, but her current role requires her to be playing the part of a female protagonist. So she was having difficult time changing, and while thinking, she was approached and invited by a random pickup dude to go on a date with her. But she flatly refused, but this guy insisted, and suddenly, like a hero, Yukun rushed to the scene and said, she is my girlfriend and he is going to marry Kazuki-san in the future. Hearing that, Kazuki-san's face was beat red in embarrassment. Her heart was filled with joy and she don't know what to do. And as always, the looks like the sister's jaws going to drop on the floor after hearing Yukun's proposal to marry Kazuki-san. While riding the Ferris wheel, Kazuki-san was a bit nervous and embarrassed, as it was a very famous couple spot. At the same time, she was also thinking about her life, as from her childhood she played the role of a male protagonist, but suddenly, due to her father's insistence, she now has to play the role of a female protagonist. And it was her first time doing such role, and she was very uncomfortable in it, but failure was not an option for her. As from the outside to everyone, she was one of the prodigies of Mikadono sisters. While she was thinking, Yukun boldly claimed that he will make Kazuki-san the best heroine. Hearing that, Kazuki-san was a bit shocked and embarrassed. He says that he says that people fail, but there is no shame for admitting failure, as he said that he also fails many many times. And Kazuki-san, while smiling, said that Yukun fails when all the times while smiling. Oh, in In last, he also says that people can grow by loving at their shortcomings. Hearing that Kazuki-san has already fallen for Yukun, just look at her face. She could not hide her embarrassment. While going back after the ferry ride, she was looking really, really happy and head over heels for Yukun. And at the end of her date, there was the time for the goodbye kiss, and she said that she did have a great memory of the date with him, and she found a newfound motivation for her job, all thanks to him. So, we have come to the end of the episode 6, and my analysis on the two episodes here is that Prodigy have it rough for them. You can see the example of Kazuki-san. You can look at Kazuki-san's example where even though she is a exceptional actor or actress, what you call, but she is having a rough time meeting her family's expectation for her to reach new greater heights. But the role of Yukun is very important as not only Kazuki-san with he supports Kazuki-san in household chores like cleaning or making dinner for her. He also gives and motivates her when she is down. My second analysis is that the personal growth of Kazuki-san herself, where at first she was very filled with insecurities, having to play the role of female protagonist for the first time due to her family's ambition, and failure was not an option for her. But meeting with Yukun have a great positive impact in her life, and she sees herself in a new light, ready to take on the challenge in front of her. So friends, if you like my review and analysis video of dealing with Mikadono sisters Kazuki-san arc, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. And I'd like to hear from you in the comments box below. Thank you.